Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Caira and I live in Chicago, and I make videos about all things Chicago, apartments, and Trader Joe's, and it's just a wonderful time. All right, I have gotten more questions about this recently than I've ever had before, and that is, hey Caira, I'm coming into the city for the holidays. What should I do? Well, dear friends, I am so excited to tell you because the holidays is one of my favorite times of year, and there is so much to do in Chicago, and it may be absolutely freezing and horrible and dark outside, but the city is magical and beautiful and Christmassy, and I am just absolutely obsessed. There are so many things happening in the city this year that we didn't get to have for the last 2 years because of COVID, and I am super excited to be able to tell you about them so that way you can go out and enjoy the wonderful city and all of the holiday things that it has to offer. So with that being said, these are my top 10 favorite things to do in the city for the holidays. All right, first one right off the bat is the CHRISKINDL market. This is wildly popular. The CHRISKINDL market opened on November 19th, and they're located in Daly Plaza in the Loop. There is a smaller version up in Wrigleyville, and if you're looking for the real, true, authentic CHRISKINDL market experience, I do recommend going to the one in the Loop. It is such a good time. They have so many vendors with really beautiful Christmas decor, tons of insanely beautiful Christmas ornaments. They also have raclette cheese sandwiches and pretzels and mulled wine. It's so much good stuff. It is such a good time. Even if you don't want to go and buy anything, it is so fun and pretty and festive, and I highly recommend walking around and checking it out. Next on my list would be ice skating. So there is ice skating at both Millennium Park as well as the Maggie Daley skating ribbon. They are both so pretty, and when it's freezing outside, it is so much fun, and they blast Christmas music, and it is just like a whole vibe to be skating around outside. Go sometime when it's snowing. There's been plenty of times where it's snowing already, and put on your cute little beanie, your earmuff, lace on your skates, and just have a ball. I am the worst ice skater known to mankind, whereas my fiance was born in Western New York and basically was like birthed onto an ice luge and had ice skates on at the ready. I cannot ice skate to save my life, but it is still so much fun, and it just feels like such a fun Christmas tradition. Next is Zoo Lights. Zoo Lights also opened up on November 19th, and it is such a good time. Zoo Lights is free Mondays and Tuesdays. Otherwise, it is a $5 donation the rest of the days, so it's still super affordable, but it is such a good time. They decorate the heck out of the Lincoln Park Zoo. It is beautiful. They do also sell alcohol in there, so if you are freezing and you want to go warm up with a little hot toddy, you can, but it's super fun. There are also some indoor exhibits if it's really cold out and you want to escape the cold, such as like the giraffe. He normally hangs out inside and he's super cute, but that's a great one. If you have kiddos, I feel like it's a must do, but even if you don't, it's a really fun one just to walk around. You don't have to spend a ton of time there if you don't want to, but it's really fun and cute and festive. All right, next up is LIGHTSCAPF at the Botanical Gardens. This is one that has been really high up on my list forever that I have not done yet, but I want to go so bad. It looks like they just completely deck out the entire botanical gardens in lights, and it looks beautiful. There are a few things I love as much as Christmas lights. I think Christmas lights should be up all year round because they are absolutely beautiful, but that would be a really great place to go if maybe Zoo Lights isn't so much for you and you want something a little bit quieter. I think that the Botanical Gardens Light Festival would be an amazing place to go. All right, next up is Light Up the Lake at Navy Pier. I'm not sure if this one's new or if I've just never heard of it before, but it looks stunning. This opens up on November 26th, so it's a little bit later down my list, but it looks like an indoor, outdoor, enclosed skating rink covered in lights through Navy Pier. It looks so beautiful. Okay, so I just looked it up, and it is more than 600,000 lights, the Alpine Ice Rink with free skate rental in Chicagoland's biggest indoor temperature-controlled light garden. And it says every ticket comes with a free ride on the Centennial Wheel. I don't fully understand it, but it looks like a really great time, and it looks super pretty. So that could be a really good one to check out as well if you are in the city and looking for something new and fun and festive. Next one on my list is going and checking out one of the holiday exhibits at the museum. This year, the Museum of Science is doing their annual Christmas Around the World in Holiday Lights exhibit, and it looks really cool. Again, I have not been to this one, but it is very high up on my list this year, and I really want to check it out. They have 50 elaborately decorated holiday trees to showcase how the holidays are celebrated all around the world, and it's supposed to honor different traditions like Chinese New Year, Diwali, Kwanzaa, Ramadan, Hanukkah. So that is a really cool place to go learn about other cultures and what they are doing for the holidays and how they are spending them with your loved ones. importance in celebrating. So I really want to check that one out. I think it sounds really cool and just also a really neat experience to be able to learn more about what other people are doing this year as well. Next on my list is catching a festive live show. This to me is like the epitome of holiday celebrations. When I was a kid, I would go with my mom every single year to go see the Nutcracker because it is absolutely her favorite. And going to a show is like, you can't get more Christmassy than that. This year, I am taking my mom to the Joffrey Ballet Nutcracker. She's coming and visiting and I'm so excited. There is also 'Twas the Night Before Christmas done by Cirque du Soleil that Alex and I snagged tickets to, and I cannot wait for that. There's Frozen, which we're going to this weekend. I'm really excited for the holiday shows. So we're going to Frozen as well. But even on top of that, there's the Christmas Carol. There's at Second City, they are doing a like Hallmark themed Christmas Carol comedy skit. There's Herschel and the Hanukkah Goblins, which is going to be at the Straw Dog Theater Company. Don't know much about that one. And then also there's the Art Deco Nutcracker, which is done by the A&A Ballet. So lots of different holiday shows all over the city. There's also plenty that are at much smaller theaters or smaller comedy shows, and those can definitely use their support after having a year of being locked in our houses. So check those out, support the local arts. I am so excited to be going and checking out all of the shows this year. I can't wait. I don't know which one I'm most excited for. They're all just going to be so much fun. My mom will cry through the entirety of the Nutcracker because she'll be so happy. So that's just gonna be like a lot, but they're all gonna be such a great time. Next on my list is see a holiday movie at a drive-in. So Chi-Town Movies in Pilsen is a drive-in. You can bring your own car, bring your popcorn, pull in, tune in, and watch a holiday movie there. They have a bunch of different movies that are playing all through the season. I do not have a car. Alas, I will not be doing this one. But if I had a car, oh my gosh, I would love to go to a drive-in. That sounds like so much fun to me. Number 9 on my list is go up to Wrigleyville and check out the Wrigley bars. They are insane. I literally cannot put into words how ridiculous the bars get up there for Christmas time. It is bonkers. I do not know where they store all of this Christmas stuff the rest of the year because there's just so much stuff. There's so much holiday stuff. It is absolutely incredible. There are a bunch of different bars up there that go head to toe completely in Christmas gear. They literally rename their bars for Christmas. There's Rudolph's. I don't remember the rest of the names of them, but there's a ton of them. And I know they do a holiday bar crawl called the 12 Bars of Christmas. This is not something to be taken lightly. If you do the 12 Bars of Christmas, be prepared for just absolute chaos for an entire day. But if I was super young and fun again, that sounds like a great time. My liver cannot stand it and the hangover makes me cringe just thinking about it. Again, if you are young and fun, you should check it out because it'd be a really good time. Those bars are super cool. Even if you are not looking for a really crazy rowdy 12 Bars of Christmas bar crawl, I do recommend going up there and popping into one of them even just to grab one drink. They have so many fun festive drinks like spiked hot chocolates and rum chatas and spiked crazy milkshakes. It is all crazy and fun and a good time, and it's definitely worth checking out. My personal favorite is Happy Camper in Wrigleyville. They're already decorated with Christmas lights all year round anyways, which makes them a fan favorite of mine. But at Christmas time, they get even crazier, and then they do holiday bingo, and holiday bingo is so fun, and they have a Santa Claus who comes around with shots of Fireball, and they give away all these prizes, and it's free to play bingo, and you can eat your pizza and have a beer or one of their fun drinks. They probably have festive drinks as well. It's just a great time. Highly recommend. Check out one of those. You won't regret it. And last on my list, and I think that this is just the most magical little Chicago Christmas tradition, I love it so much, is try and find the holiday train. If you're new to Chicago or if you're visiting and you haven't heard of this before, they decorate one of the CTA trains, so one of the L train cars, just balls to the walls with Christmas. It is covered. Christmas lights, tinsel, wrapping paper. I have never seen anything like it before, and it is so fun and so magical to see the Christmas train going around the city. It has a Santa Claus on it. This year, I think they're actually letting people ride it again. Last year they didn't. They still had the train going, but no one was allowed to get on that train car due to COVID. I think they're letting people back on it this year, but even if not, seeing Santa go by in a beautifully decorated Chicago Transit train as he's waving with his beard, it's so magical. It is so much fun. So definitely keep your eyes out for him because that is just such a fun and adorable tradition. I just wish I had like a little toddler on my hand and be like, look, Santa on the train. How cool is that? I love it. So those are my recommendations for the top 10 things to do in Chicago for the holiday season. I hope that this gave you some inspiration. Like I said, the holidays are my favorite. I just think it's like such a magical time and it's so much fun to be in the city. So I hope you love it as much as I do, and I hope that you find something fun and just try something new in the city this year. If you have any holiday traditions in the city that I have not recommended, please comment them down below. I am always looking for new things that I can add to my list and to see what else I can do because there's just so much fun stuff happening. Of course, if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. It lets me know what kind of videos you are liking, what I should be making more of. And if you haven't already, hit that big red subscribe button because I post a video every 3 days. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.